Alright, I'm doing a change of pace here. Instead of showing you an item to wander by, trying to say, gotta find my words before I do this thing. I'm going to be doing a paracord tutorial with you on what I call the twisting cobra. I I don't know exactly what everyone else calls this. I've heard people call it the Mad Max style because that's what Tom Hardy wore in the Mad Max Fury Road movie. I'm calling it a Slipknot clasp. So, for it, I'm actually going to be making a brand new one with red. This is one I've already made. And you'll need about roughly 10 to 12 feet of paracord, whatever color you're using. You can choose either way you're doing this. I am doing it this way. But remember which way you started. Alright, this right here, closing these, is just something I personally do. Because when you're completely finished, I don't know if you can hear that, but you can hear the drag of the paracord on the paracord with how tight that is. And that is going to make sure it stays on your wrist really well. Like, because of how high I end up wearing it, it's leaving indentions. If I wore it more down here where the blue is on my wrist, it wouldn't leave indentions, but it also wouldn't loosen up at all. So, if you close this all the way and have one of those little needle fibs that you can get, or if you don't, I got my scratch all because I don't know what happened to my fibs. But anyways, then you do the same side again. And every time you do it, you gotta push this up. You gotta make sure it's nice and tight. So, I'm gonna show you one more time. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. So, as you can see, I'm getting no gap in there. No gap at all. So, I'm going to work on this for a bit. And to make it seem more interesting, I'm just going to not more interesting, but less time consuming for you guys. I'm just going to fast forward the video to a spot, and then I'll be talking to you again. In the meantime, just keep going. If you're doing this with me, sorry, I need to keep that in the camera. I apologize. Oh, before I fast forward, this here is going to twist a lot. Right now, you're going to want to fight that twist every so often. But don't worry, it'll all work out in the end. Alright, fast forward. Alright, stopping the fast forward for a little bit. As you can see, the inside is curling around itself as well. So as you go, you're going to have to uncurl it a little bit, do a bunch, uncurl it, do a bunch. Alright, at a point, you're going to have a tail that looks like this. That is fine, because every time you do one, you're just going to use your thumb to hold it flat, and then pinch it with your other hand, like so. So you can pull it through, and it'll be flat. And as you tighten, it works itself out. And it also can straighten up some extra areas, so you don't just have a bunch of twisted cord inside your twisting cobra knots. Alright, fast forwarding again. Or not. Actually, I won't, because I'm almost towards the end and I want to ask something. So, I'm calling it a twisting cobra because it's just taking half the cobra knot method. But if you actually look at it, like, it kind of looks like I think it's called like the trilobite. So I don't know. Would a twisting trilobite be better? I like the alliteration of it, but I don't know. Twisting cobra or twisting trilobite? Twisting trilobite because of the look, or twisting cobra because of the way the knot is done? Or if you think you have a better name altogether, go for it. Leave it in the comments. Take a vote. I'm not going to set up a poll. I'm just going to let you guys vote in the comments. At this point, this is going to be very twisted, and you're just going to have to leave it at that. You have no more play to untwist it. So you're just going to have to tighten it as you go. And I'm personally not going to do a clasp video, like with this as an actual regular clasp, because of the simple fact that I haven't done it yet. Like, I haven't tried making this with a clasp. Like, this is my first one, my only one. But I thought everyone would enjoy seeing the knot be made. But I might be wrong. I don't know. If you don't enjoy it, I'm sorry. Stop watching the video. Go to something else. But if you do enjoy it, do that YouTube thing. I'm going to start saying that in every video because apparently it helps. It doesn't actually matter to me. I just do this for fun when I think there's something people would want to see. Alright, right here. I may have gone too far this time. Alright. Gotta get the awl or your microfib. Me, I poke my awl through part of it like this. If it stays in. Here, I'm going to open this up. Alright, got that through. Pull it tight. And the next one, do the same thing. If you pull this down, you get a little bit of an open. Oh my god, I'm off camera again. If you pull this down, you get a hole that you can see my finger in, and you can feed the other side through. And if need be, take your fibs or whatever you're using to punch them through. Make sure they're not twisted. Pull them tight, like so. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, because I only use one side. So when you use only one side, your links become very different. Like, there's one end and the other's way past it. So keep that in mind when you do this, that your links will end up different. Forgot about that. So actually go a few feet longer than what you normally do on a bracelet. But now you're going to want to make a gap. This one's going to go in. No. The outside one, whichever side you're going, is going to end up in the left hole. Hole with your tool. Then hopefully this side will be easier. And if you have fobs, this will be great for you, because this is a bit of a fight if you don't. Alright, now that both sides are through, you get full. Sorry, gotta get that cord out from under me. Both sides are through. You could measure it to your hand. I personally do it like this. I put it on so my hand's kind of at a wide point. I clip that, give myself as much room as possible. Go above it, like so. Like I had my hand here. Went above it, put my finger in. And there's multiple knots you can do. I don't have the string to do a diamond knot. So instead, I'm actually going to knot. Because I thought I would do a diamond knot, but I don't have enough. So instead, I'll just wrap it around my finger. And pull it through. And pull it tight. Just making a simple knot. Like so. And if it's my hand, I can tighten it around. You got this nice little helix pattern going on. The helix knot, maybe that's one. You guys can vote for that too if you think that's a good one. If not, I don't know what to call it. I really don't. I'm going to let you guys figure it out. And if this isn't a new knot, let me know what it's actually called. Alright? I'm curious. But anyways, you snip off your excess. Give yourself a little tail end. Then I just use a simple lighter. Some people do the torch. It's all up to you. Get them nice and crispy. Then flatten them out. Put everything away. And ta-da! Brand new knot. And it will just kind of stay in whatever position you put it in. You put it flat, it'll go into a flatter. If you circle it, it'll be circle. Just because it is a very strong and sturdy type of knot. So I don't know. Leave some comments down as well, besides just the voting on what to call it. But also, like, what else do you think this kind of knot would be useful for? Because honestly, it's not a quick knot to unravel. Simple, but not quick. So, what else do you think this would be useful for? Do you think it'd be useful as like a keychain to hold like your keys? Because it is very, very sturdy. Like, with others, you can separate them, like with the Cobras. But this, I can't get any separation in it at all. Oh, ow, that started on my fingers. Alright, do that YouTube thing. And, yeah. If you like this, let me know, and I can do more paracord videos. I also have leather work, and I have some sewing stuff I can do. Just let me know.